I think that Deep Shadows and Brilliant Highlights was happier, and then Love Metal was more rock. It was more like more raw. I think that it's always a personal thing. I think that there's a bit more hope in the lyrics, but then again, hope can be very shattering. The fact that I think that it's easier to be depressed and say that everything's lost because then you're not doing anything for anything. But when you're kind of, when you're hanging from a balcony and you know that you can get up, but it's really tough, that's way more tragic and a lot more dramatic. Like the end of Harrison Ford in Blade Runner, where Rutger Hauer is helping him up. I think that's more dramatic and a lot more intense than the fact that if he would have just fallen down. Well, there's the thing. Well, there's that track "Dying Song," which starts pretty easy with the guitars and all that, but it's a interpretation of Interpol meeting The Cure during the disintegration era. So it was cool to have some of the kind of alternative vibes in there as well. And Matt, as a producer, knows a lot about that kind of sound and that sort of soundscape and vibe. So it was really cool to work on that. As opposed to just having a producer that be just a rock producer or a pop producer he knew a lot about different genres of music, so that made it fascinating and fun. We're discussing shooting a video for Heart now because we're still not sure about what song the first single is going to be, like 2 days ago. And we just had a meeting, and it seems that everybody goes with the Heart Killer is going to be the one. And we're hoping, and I'll be meeting up with Bill Jukic, a director who did Gone with the Sin for us, who did Join Me in Death for us, the one with the kind of like an ice castle type of a thing. So not the one with the movie 13th Floor stuff in it. And then Bill did one version of Wicked Game for us. He's just a really, really cool guy. And even though we haven't worked together in about 10 years, we've always been hanging out when in Los Angeles. He's based in Los Angeles. So I'm waiting to work with him, and at this moment we're discussing different scripts, different ideas, and seeing how people react to different kinds of ideas. We're supposed to be shooting it very, very soon, in like 2 weeks.